Hey you guys, it's Fabio coming back with another video. In this particular video, what I want to talk about is making that converting or making that conversion, from employee to entrepreneur, and specifically here in the cleaning business. I get tons of questions, online and offline in this regard, because a lot of people find it to be very difficult or very hard to convert over from an employee to a commercial cleaning owner, or a janitorial service. And while on one hand I want to say it's easy, it's not easy necessarily to do. Well, I'll put it this way: it starts with the mind. Okay, so once you sell yourself in your mind that you could hang on guys, I don't know how this lighting is going here. I got my phone propped a certain way. Once you sell yourself on the idea that even doing a commercial cleaning business, that's your first step. The second step, a lot of times people think, well, I don't have a lot of money, or I don't have this type of money, so I can't do this particular business because I don't have this money. And money should be like a least of your worries, okay? As long as you have the basics at home, you have a broom, dustbin, mop, vacuum cleaner, you might have a few cleaning products or things like that. That's pretty much all you need to kind of somewhat start. The whole energy of this business is picking up new contracts, okay? That's the energy, that's the meat and potatoes of that. And how do you do that? Well, you do that through marketing, right? So, I mean, you guys know that part. So, well, how do you market? Well, you just have to try a few different things, okay? There's not one giving thing that I could tell you to do right off the bat that's just gonna work 110%. Don't do this, do strictly this, okay? Because if I told you, for an example, to do straight cold calling and nothing else even matters, then I would be failing you, right? Because I'll be telling you to do something that I don't do, okay? So, I mean, I do that, but I also do other marketing avenues too. So that's what I meant in that regard. But but you want to try your hand at a lot of different things. Now, okay, so you're working, you're getting a paycheck, right? And you might have job security with that, or feel like you have job security with that. You might feel like you can't do the cleaning business. I know a lot of people watch my videos on an ongoing basis, and they say, well, this guy really makes it sound easy to do. Again, it's not easy, but it's going to take a little work, okay? Now, if you're not willing to put the work in, I wouldn't suggest you to do any business, because any business you start, whether it's online or offline, any business you start is going to take a little work, okay? So that's first and foremost. You guys will be putting in work, okay? There's going to be nights that you won't be able to sleep because you're trying to prepare this stuff and you're trying to get this stuff ready for the next day, okay? For those that tell me, hey Fabio, you know what, I work during the day, how can I do the walkthroughs? I think I explained this before. I'm pretty sure that I did. You have to find a way to do it. There's absolutely no way around it. But folks, when these people get to calling you back, okay, there's a lot of people that's going through my lead generation program, the 199 lead generation program right now. They're getting, we tell them we're setting up appointments, but they're not doing the follow-up phone calls with us, right? So I call them to let them know, or we send them, what we do, we call, text, or email. That's the way we let them know. So a lot of times if my people, we email them, we expect a confirmation. Okay, I got the email, thank you, I'll be there, right? Now if we don't get a corresponding email from them, we'll follow up with a phone call, okay? Because we hate for you to miss out on a possible contract, right? And until you do the walkthrough and crunch the numbers and do all of that, you never know where this thing is going to take you, okay? So here it is, the people that paid me $199 to do that, and then we contact them, we get no response back, or we give them a phone call just to follow up to make sure that they got the email and things of this sort, and they don't call us back. So that's another thing, guys. You have to, when these people call you back, whether it's me or whether it's a contract or whether it's whoever you're doing business, you have to pick up your phones. Well, Fabio, I work during the day, I'm not able to talk. I understand that. I mean, you need somebody to delegate this out to, right? Somebody that will be able to answer the phones when you're not able to, okay? And if you can't do that, then I'm not entirely sure that this business is going to work for you, because this is a... Hello? Hello? Hey, what's up, sweets? Okay, I'm in the middle of a video. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. But like I said, you're not willing to do this business if you're not willing to step out and make things happen. Okay? You have to either do it yourself or you have to delegate this out. There's absolutely no other way to do it. Otherwise, you're just going to be wasting your time, right? Wasting your effort, right? Find something else to put that effort into, okay? I can't tell you who to delegate this out to, you know, whether it's a family member, a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whomever. I can't tell you who to delegate this out to, but you have to delegate this out, because if you're doing your own, let's say, cold calling, or you're doing your own whatever, postcard marketing, and you send out the postcards, and the people that call you back, or you submit a fax, or you do a flyer campaign, and they call you back, and then you don't answer the phone nor return their calls, they're going to go to the next person, right? Whether they pick up the phone book and find somebody in the phone book, or whether they just hop online, right, and find another commercial cleaning company in the area. You guys have to do that. It's imperative, okay? So that's what I would suggest you guys to do in terms of making that, converting over from that employee to the entrepreneur, the employee to commercial cleaning company, okay? You have to find a way to do these walkthroughs, okay? There's absolutely no way around it. You have to find a way to do these walkthroughs. You have to find a way to market. You know, I tell people all the time, what's meant to be will be. And that goes with success. If it's meant for you, it will happen for you. But if you don't put that effort in, if you don't stay up, you know, I remember way back when I started, like I told you guys, I didn't necessarily get fired, but they were lowering my hours and things like that. So I felt like I was forced to do this. So I made a quick, decision. I made a quick decision. I ordered this course that I seen in the Small Business Opportunity magazine. I got started with that. They sent it. I read the information, but I just took a step, man. I knew, I'm like, okay, they're giving me hell. They're giving me hell, you know. Excuse me. So, I was one of the top producers, but sometimes envy could come behind that, But anyway, like I said, I took action. I believed in myself, and I stepped out there, and I just kept going. I kept going. There was no reason for me to stop. It's either that I was going to continue to do that job, and then they eventually fired me, and then I'll be out in the field looking for a new job, or I could take action right now, which when I got that paycheck, I'm like, man, I really can't afford to do this $199 right now, but I sent it in to the guy, right? He sent me the course. I read it, and it changed my life forever. I still use a lot of that stuff, man, that's in that course. It's still relevant to this day. But I say all of that to say I believed in myself, and I took a little action. I knew that position was not going to last for Fabio Hart too long, okay? And you have to do the exact same thing. I give you guys the analogy all the time. What if you get up tomorrow morning, you go in, and they hand you the pink slip, they hand you the white slip, the yellow slip, and tell you that they no longer need your service? What you're going to do? Right? You're going to actually be back in the field tomorrow looking for a new job, whereas you can be in the field tomorrow looking for your first cleaning contract. Okay? So, I know I was kind of all over the place, but all of this stuff kind of links together. All of this stuff links together, okay? You have to answer the phones when these people call one night morning. You pay us $199 to do the lead generation program, and then we call you back, and we send you over a text message, and we don't get a respond, right? You're not corresponding back with us. If you do that to those people, if you're working for them, they're gonna fire you because they need that feedback from you. They need that correspondence from you. They're gonna fire you, and they're gonna find another company. if you're looking to get hired by this company or by any company that you go after, and then they say, okay, cool, we're gonna give you a call, and they call you, you don't pick up the phones. They're not gonna wait till 5 o'clock till you get off of work, right? I've had that happen, you know. Some people, you know, I'm sorry, I don't have a break, Fabio. My break was earlier, and then, you know, I had to get back with you then. Shit, I forgot what I text you for. I forgot what the call was about. You know what I'm saying? So again, you have to answer your phones. You have to answer your phones. If you don't answer your phones, you're not going to get any luck with this. You're not. It's just not going to happen for you. Okay? Because they're not going to text you, and they may not necessarily leave a voicemail or send you an email. Okay? So I'm just letting you guys know. You know, the ball is in your court. But that's how you make the conversion from employee to commercial cleaner. Okay, you have to take steps with it. I'm not telling you to sit up now and go in tomorrow and quit your job. I'm not telling you that. But what I am telling you, if you're off today, you need to spend your entire day. If you're off today, spend your entire day crafting your commercial cleaning business from the startup process. If you go be a sole proprietor, if you're going to be an LLC, whatever the case is, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, just start today. Okay, get the legal process out the way. So you might say, you know what, today, okay, it's morning or it's afternoon, midday, whatever the case is. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start up my business, right? I'm going to register with the city, the county, the state, whatever the case is. I'm going to get that out the way. I'm going to get my bank account. I'm going to register for my EIN number. I'm going to do all of this throughout the day, do that through the business hours. And then when the evening drops and it becomes evening time, sun go down, dark, now you can craft around your marketing plan. Break it up, just that way you don't feel overwhelmed. Just go ahead and break it up, okay? That's what I would suggest you to do. You have to make the time on your days off. If you have weekends off, your whole weekend should be dedicated to your commercial cleaning business. Now, if you do it 4 hours on Saturday and you do it no hours on Sunday, you're not going to make any money with this. You're not going to make any money, okay? You have to nurture this thing like a baby. You have to it's imperative. Ask anybody that has a commercial cleaning business, and I'm telling you, they nurtured the business, okay? They stayed at it. They didn't give up on the baby when the baby started crying or when shit was hard, or, they didn't have a babysitter. They didn't just put the baby in foster care, right? They stayed with it. Now that baby is a teenager or maybe a young adult or an adult now, right? There you go. The same thing with your cleaning business. Don't give up on your cleaning business because the phone's not ringing right now. You have to make the phones ring. And in order for you to make the phones ring, you have to do something. Okay? You have to do something. Okay? You can't just rely upon just the videos on YouTube. These are great resources. Don't get me wrong. Books, mentorship or motivational audios and books and things like that. All of that's great. But that shit won't put money in the bank unless you do something. That shit won't put money in the bank unless you do something. Okay? You hear me say this all the time, and I'm going to say it in closing of this video. The only person who can ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Okay? And I'm out.